If you want to be in with a chance of winning one of 3 20XX black market decals, then all you have to do is subscribe, like the video, turn the notification bell on and comment your Xbox gamer tag down below. The winners of the giveaway will be announced at 1,000 subscribers, and each person that wins will get a 20XX BMD. The support on this channel has been insane recently, and I'm hoping to get 1k subscribers before the end of the year. Anyway, that's all from me, and let's get straight into the video. Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. Today will be episode 8 of trading from nothing to titanium white octane. We haven't done one of these in a while because I've been trying out new video ideas and I've been dealing with some schoolwork, so it's been a lot harder for me to make videos, but I'm trying to get some more of these out for you guys because I know you really enjoy them. And before we do hop into the first trade, I just want to say how I actually make my profit. There's a link in the description of how I do, and I suggest you guys go and watch that if you want to make some insane profit on Rocket League. I put my top 5 ways of making profit down there, so if you guys want to go check it out, first link in the description, and let's get into the trades. Now straight into the first trade, we managed to sell a burnt sienna octane and creepers for cobalt dracos and normal dracos. Cobalt dracos sell a lot better and their price is higher than the burnt sienna octane. Creepers don't sell either. A normal draco is going to be a lot easier to sell than the creepers anyway. Cobalt dracos are currently sitting at 500 to 600, which is a lot higher than the burnt sienna octane, which is only 400 to 500. So already we've made 100 credits profit in one trade, which is going to be huge in order to get this titanium white octane. We need a lot more trades like that, maybe even get a little bit more profit in the next one. And in the next trade is a perfect example of finding the perfect person to trade with. If they want your item, they're going to be overpaying massively for it. I get an exotic, which is easier to sell than the one that I just gave him in the first place. And on top of that, I got an NCVR and a painted uncommon, which could sell for around 40 credits, so a lot of profit made in that trade. And in this next trade, I found a rich guy that was just trying to sell his breakout. He was trying to sell it really cheap, so I just bought it off him for 150. It sells for 300 to 400 on the spreadsheet, so I'll be able to get at least 150 credits on this trade, which is absolutely insane for this series. Then after that, I finally managed to sell my Saffron K2s for Zombas and 30 credits. The Saffron K2s were 80 to 120 on the spreadsheet. Zombas sell a lot better, and obviously there's just the pure credits to help with this series. So I got a little bit of profit on that trade, which will obviously help towards the white octane. In this trade, we managed to sell the atomizer for 350 credits, which is 50 credits above minimum price. Always try and get minimum to mid price, depending on the black market. If it's painted, it's going to be harder to sell. But yeah, anyway, moving into the next trade, Cobalt Dracos were a little bit hard to sell, but we ended up selling it for 350 and 2 NCVRs, which only go for around 80 now. So in total, he gave me about 510 credits for the Cobalt Zombas, which is obviously really good. And then in this trade, we sell loads of blueprints, which I didn't even know I had, for the finny wheels, which will only sell for about 20 credits, but blueprints are absolutely useless and we weren't going to be doing anything with them. In this trade, we sell our titanium white neothermal for 200 credits, which is minimum price, but for boosts like these, they're really hard to sell. Even minimum price for this is hard to get, and usually you just get offers which are limited, so I'll definitely take the 200 credits. And in the next trade, we sell our party time for loads of uncommons, which add up to around 30 or 40 credits, non-great rare, which is about 10, 130 credits, and then a forest green octane, which sells for about 400 at the time. This is pre-recorded a bit, so I think I did manage to get around that for it. So that's obviously a really good trade. That comes to about 550 credits. So far, we've made a lot of profit, and the only methods I've used so far are Xbox trading posts, which are easy to make, and I make a lot of profit on it. I just make poor trades, and then I'll see if they have anything I want, and if I do have something they want, then the chances are, if they're at least a little bit rich, then they'll overpay a little bit, which is obviously really helpful when you're doing the nothing to something series. And this is a perfect example of it. I had P-Sim wheels, and look at the amount of uncommons I got for it. That's about 30, 40, 50 credits for P-Sims, which I think I only bought for around 10 or 20 credits, because they're one of the worst exotic wheels in the game. And I was just happy I could get a little bit of something for it. So we've still got a lot of stuff to sell, and as you can see, I'm just trading up all the stuff I've got so far from here. I've got a couple of NCVRs left that I need to sell, hopefully for around 80 or 90 credits. At this time, I think they were going for 90. But if you were really lucky, you could get 100, which I don't think I got in this entire series, which is really unlucky. And as you can see, I just buy some more uncommons for 10 credits. Usually I buy 5 for 10, but there were 6 here. I didn't really want to pay 20 credits for them, so I just paid 10, and I'll be able to trade that up and eventually hopefully make that into another non-crate very rare, which if you didn't know are really good for this series. When you just buy uncommons and rares and then non-crate, you can trade them up and you get so much profit from it. And in the next trade, I buy a Fennec for 400 credits and zombies. That's like paying 450 for it. At the time, I think it might have been 450 to 550, but went up by 50 when I had it. And it was really high in demand at this time, so people were paying anywhere between mid and max price for it. So obviously, I wanted to pick it up and try and do that myself. In this trade, a guy really wanted a non-crate rare, so I sold him one for 20 credits. This is a basic trade, but it really helps with profit on this series, and it gets me a lot closer to the white octane. And as you can see, I finally sold the titanium white breakout for 350 credits. I was just trying to get 300, but I made a post saying 350, and someone was actually interested and they wanted to do it. So that's 200 credits profit, considering I only bought it for 150 in the first place. In this trade, I managed to sell the forest green octane for a white tsunami blast, sky blue pixel fire, a non-crate rare, and there's also an added 150 credits. I wasn't too sure about this trade at the start, but then I looked at the prices and thought it was an overpay, so I might be able to get at least minimum price for the boosts, even though they're really hard to sell. As you can see here, the titanium white tsunami beam is 200 to 300 credits, and the sky blue pixel fire is only 150 to 250 right now, but it used to be 300 credits, which is why I did this offer back then, and I got a lot of profit off it. And then I sell all this stuff, the sky blue pixel fire, the Draco's, the synthwave, and 30 credits for a peregrine TT, which is priced quite a bit higher. To be honest, I was just trying to get rid of this pixel fire. It was useless to me, it was really hard to sell. So I ended up just buying this peregrine TT, which is priced quite a bit higher than all the other stuff. And somehow, once again, I sell a Centro for loads of uncommons and one non-crate rare. That's about 40 or 50 credits, maybe even 60, because there's a non-crate rare in there, and the Centros only sell for like 10 or 20. They're really bad exotic wheels. And as you can see, once again, we're just trading it all up, trying to get the non-crate very rares to sell that on. And easy profit, guys. You can see here how much profit I'm making, and it's just absolutely insane. So you guys should really try out the poor trade method. That's how I get a lot of my profit in this trades. And then we buy a non-crate rare and 2 uncommons for 10 credits. I usually buy a non-crate rare for 10 credits, but this guy had a few uncommons. I wasn't going to pay 20 for it, so I just did 10 credits for both. And again, easy profit in this video. It's just insane how much profit you can make from that method, and it's honestly the reason I can actually trade how I do, and that's how I get a lot of my profit. So I really suggest, if you're on Xbox, just make a look in the group post saying poor trades, and people will get interested, and hopefully you can make profit if you know a little bit what you're doing. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. It's one of my longer ones because I haven't recorded in a while. But yeah, I'm going to try and do some more videos. It's just because I've been up at school, I haven't been able to actually make as many videos as usual. But anyway, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.